Hello and welcome to the Wyoming Knits podcast. My name is Jenny Lee and this is my YouTube channel where I like to talk about all things knitting. Today is episode 21, Sunday, December 10th, 2023. Coming to you from Southwest Wyoming where I live with my husband, our daughter, and our little Yorkie Dax. You can find me on Instagram as Jenny Lee Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as Jenny Lee S Knits. So today I have a few things I would like to talk about. I finally finished my big cozy Cardi by Andrea Mowry. It's got this huge shawl collar knit out of Surrey alpaca that I got from Hugh Loco. This is the elm color. And then this is the Upcycle Alpaca Sport from Knit Picks in the color Seaglass. It is a nice, big, comfy, almost like a blanket that you can wear. So it is super warm today, nice and cozy on a Sunday. So that is the only thing I have finished. I did finish this on my birthday, which was November 30th. So about 10 days ago, I finished this. I have worn it a couple of times, but I'm so glad to have it done. I started this in March over our spring break, and it took me about 7 months to knit it. So that is my only finished object. I did start a couple new sock projects. I put all my scraps from my socks that I made for all the people that I work with in our K1 area, and I started a pair of scrappy socks. So there's a little bit of everybody's sock in this one. So I am doing these at the same time. So this one, I've done the up to there, and this one I'm working on this color, and I've got, let's see, these two colors left to put in. So hopefully I'll have these done by Friday when I gift my other socks, and I can wear these ones when I gift everybody their socks, so I can show them that I have a piece of their sock in mine. I did start my Desert Vista Dyework socks for this month. This one is Llamas and Pajamas on the sparkle base, and got about that far. These just have to be done by the end of the month. I do like the speckle stripes in there, and green is my favorite color, and I thought these would be nice for Christmas, for a December pair. So I've only got the first sock going. I'll keep working on those. And then I cast on a pair of Christmas socks. I bought this yarn last year and didn't get to work with it. It was on sale last year. I bought this Hobbi yarn, and this one is the color 4. And I've made it through the heel on this one. I was working away, and about here in the red section there was a knot, and the colors changed. So, it was like they ran out and just added on the second ball, and it wasn't, I don't think it was oriented in the same way. Well, maybe it was, because this would be that section. So I should have had a whole bunch of red. Instead I've got a tiny bit. So, but these ones are for me. Just some more Christmas socks. Nobody's gonna see up here under my pants. So, and I probably won't make the second one match. I don't like to make matching socks because then I have to think about it. And I would rather have non-matching matching socks. So, and then I have the Wollens and Nosh Advent socks. I have all of my Advent stuff in this little tote I got from the dollar store a few years ago. I'll show my bag first. Here is the bag that came with the socks. The yarn comes out of the bag. I have not looked inside and saw the two 50-gram skeins inside. So I will show my socks. They are up to day 10. So here is the first one. It came with a sock pattern, so I cast on and started the pattern. I love this section right here with all the greens and the teal and then into blue. These are a lot different from last year. So I have both of them ready to go for tomorrow. You just knit, knit, knit until you get to the, I like to stop when I get some of the contrast color, so then I don't accidentally see tomorrow's color. So I have just a tiny bit left of today's color. We've had a busy week at school. It was parent-teacher conference week last week, and so I was able to do up to day, let's see, Friday was the 1st, Saturday was the 2nd, Sunday was the 3rd. I stayed all caught up on those. Monday, I think I was not able to get my Monday stripe done. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I had to, on Tuesday I did these two stripes. Wednesday was our first grade Christmas program, and I was not able to knit at all that day. So Thursday I did these two stripes, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there was a couple of days where I didn't get to work on anything because it's been such a busy week. We do have one more week and 2 days before Christmas break, so we'll see how much I can get done over Christmas break. My next Advent project is a blanket. I bought a whole bunch of mini skeins from Yarn Cafe Creations, and I had some leftover bags, and I think I did 3 sets of 10 minis, and I had 31 bags, so I just grabbed an extra mini and put in there, and I mixed all the bags up and kept them face down, and then I just took the minis and put in the bags. And so every day my daughter's been opening one, and I've been putting them in a blanket for her. This one is yesterday's, and this one is today's. I don't have them wound or ready to go yet. I'm just holding it with some Knit Picks. This is the Stroll Glimmer, I think. It's got a little bit of sparkle in there. This one is day 8, and I am on day 7. She just had a whole bunch of mystery mini skeins that she was trying to get rid of, and I thought, well, if I don't get an advent this year, then I will just make my own. I'll make it early in the year, so I'll forget what the colors are by the time December rolls around. And so here is her blanket so far. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 6 are really close. I think it switches about right here. This one has more colors, and this one was just a gray and like blue, and this one had more colors. And so I've got about this far on day 7 so far. So she said, Mom, you've been making so many blankets. Can I have one too? I made her the painting bricks blanket last year, and she loves that one. It's on her bed all the time, but she wanted this one to just curl up on the couch on or take with her when she comes downstairs. So I'm working on that, and I'm just keeping all of my Advent projects just in this little bucket. I have been working on my Stria cardigan. This is a cardigan by Andrea Mowry. It's living in Sassy Sacks. I'm using the Stroll Tweed in the Earl Grey color. And I've got some minis I got from Happy Mermaid yarn. All of them except for this one. This one I think was from Zen Yarn Garden. I got it in a pack of 50-gram minis. And so I've made some progress. I was right here last time. I just finished the light green. So let's see, this is the sleeve right here. I'm almost ready to separate for sleeves. I think I have maybe about 15 more rows to go to separate for sleeves. So this is so fun, so addictive. You just want to keep going. It's half fisherman's rib, so you knit in the row below, purl, knit in the row below, purl, knit in the row below, purl, and then on the way back, on the back side, you just knit all the way across. And so you finish the right side row and you're like, oh, I just got to knit all the way back. And then you mark off where you are in the pattern, and then you're like, oh, I only have one more row until I get to add the next color. Oh, I only have one more row until I get to do the increases. And so it ends up, let's do one more row. Let's get one more row in there. So I think after Advent season, this is going to go a lot faster, especially now that I'm done with this one. The other cardigan I'm working on, I'm still working on the Harvest cardigan. I have this in a bag by Awesome Granny. And I had just picked up stitches and started the back last time, and so I've put on about that much. I did separate for sleeves on this one. So let's It's looking a little more like a cardigan. I am using the Tin Can Knits app to do this one. Super easy to pick your size, start your project, and you just click, click, click after every row, and it just keeps track of where you are in the pattern, how many rows you have to do, what repeat you're on. And I have an iPad and an iPhone, and so if I'm on the iPad and I need to go somewhere and switch to my phone, it syncs across to all devices. So I really like that. Tin Can Knits is a very good place to go for your first sweater or your first socks, your first mittens. They have really well written patterns, and the app is making it so much easier to follow along in the pattern. You only see your size, you only see the amount of stitches you need to increase, and so I think if you want to do your first sweater, I would recommend the Flax or the Flax Light on the app and just go from there. This one I'm using, oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Wool of the Andes in the Haze Heather. This is a worsted weight. And the last thing I have worked on is my painting bricks blanket, or painting honeycombs blanket that I'm making for a birthday present. So last time I was right here. I've put on 2 more honeycomb rows. I'm ready to start another one. I'm using Lion Brand Mandala. This one is the Mantra color, and this one is the Serene color. And so I think this one is the main and this one is a contrast. And I'll just keep going. I have to have this one done in February, so I think I can do it. I think I can get a lot done over Christmas break. And that's all I've been working on. After doing all of those socks, I've just kind of, this is my knitting, I'm going to do what I want to. I do want to make my mother-in-law, my mom, and my father-in-law something for Christmas, but I think I'm going to run out of time, and that's okay. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to start it. I'm just going to say, when I get them finished, January, February, this is what I made you for Christmas. So, I did receive some things in the mail, and I have some advents that I would like to show you. I got my Yarnable in the mail. So we'll start with the goodies. This one is Frosty Fox. Experience the chill of winter with a Frosty Fox yarn sweater from Fox and Pine Stitches. This adorable cake keeper ensures your yarn remains neat and tangle-free, adding a dash of wintry woodland magic to every stitch. And then it has a touch of heartwarming whimsy to your creations with this unique wooden stitch marker from Simply Serving Handcrafts. This marker showcases Lindsay's amazing artwork with a cozy fox in socks, cradling a steaming cup of hot cocoa. Seriously, it doesn't get any cuter than this. Let's see. is adorable. And so the color is Frosty Fox. And this is an appropriate winter colored yarn. Dark blues. I love this color. I'm not a blue person, but all of these, it's almost like a little bit of a tealy blue with that denim. And I think I saw on Instagram that Yarnable is opening again. So if you would like to get your Yarnable subscription, go over and apply for that. I'll link everything down below, all the bags, all the yarn, everything I talk about today I'll have linked. I'll have my Ravelry and my Instagram linked with the project pages. I got my row 1, so we'll open the goodie pack first. Let's see. Ooh, a candy cane. I could dive a chocolate. The stitch marker this time. Sometimes it comes in clear plastic, sometimes it comes in these little bags. We got, let's see, a little stocking. So you can use it as a stitch marker, or it also comes with a, so you can use it as a progress keeper. And we have a note about the dyer. Keenan hand dyed, K-E-E. And it's a 75-25. And let's look at the colors. Ooh, some brights. This will be nice. I haven't decided what I'm doing with all the new row 1 minis that I've got so far. I did finish my scrap witchery blanket where I used all of my row 1 minis. That took 5 months of row 1 minis, and I just did 500 grams of the Stroll in the Dove Heather color. And then I ordered a Christmas yarn from Happy Mermaid Yarn. So I got the Christmas morning socks. And in this package I have one project bag, one 100 gram skein that's 70-20-10 superwash merino nylon and bronze stellina, and the color is Christmas morning. And then I have a mini 20-gram mini with silver stellina in the color gray. So I haven't opened this yet. So here's the yarn. And the project bag, they always come with a lavender matching to put with your project or in your stash. Okay, let's see here. So this will be a Christmas cast on. So Christmas morning I'll probably cast these ones on. And then I got 2 other advents for Christmas this year. I did the Till Torch Knits Solstice Countdown. And so I just put it in this cute little bucket. And here is day 1 through 10. And this one only goes to 21. It came with a pattern. The pattern is a brioche pattern. And it was designed to go with all 21 and a contrast color for the main skein, but I didn't get the 100-gram main skein with this one. By the time I noticed that she still had some available, all of the main skeins were gone. This was the second or third round. I think she does still have something on her website, but they will not be shipped out in time for Christmas. And then I did the Pretty Twisted. I got her her sparkle base, her Stardust base, and so this one is the main skein. Everybody got one that had kind of this color. She used a different dye style with the same dyes to create the main skein. So everybody's is like a purpley blue black color, and I got this one on the Stardust, so it's very, very sparkly. And she did a gradient where she started with one color, and then she started the next color, and she did like 75% of the first color and 25% of the second color, and she just progressed all the way through. It did end up being a lot of orange for the beginning. I kept waiting and waiting for it to turn to see what, and you could tell it was getting a little bit lighter, but here is what I have so far. So this was the main skein on day 1. You got to open those together, and then day 2 was like a salmony color. 3 was a 50-50 mix between orange and pink, and then this one was 75 orange, 25 pink, and this one was just orange, orange yellow, orange yellow, orange yellow, just yellow, and yellow green. So we'll see how this is going to progress. It came with some color catchers, a thing of tea, and some stitch stoppers. I can't decide what I want to make with that. I'm not sure if I want to do like a sweater or a shawl or a wrap. So if you have any ideas, put them in the comments below. Any questions, if you'd like to leave a message or anything, just put it in the comments. I think that is all I have for you today. Make sure to like the video if you thought this was something you would enjoy, subscribe so you'll be notified of the next time I upload. I'm going to try to do at least every 2 weeks, and I will see you in the next one. Happy knitting!